Hello everybody, this is Apba Brian and Apba Baseball Classics bringing to you game number 151 in the Boston Red Sox 1941 baseball season. We're doing the Hunt for 400, Ted Williams trying to hit 400 for 1941. And how's he doing? Glad you asked. 181 for 436. Now in this project he's batting 415. So he's well on his way. Today we have two fine starters. First of all, for the visiting Red Sox, Charlie Wagner. He is a grade B pitcher, no modifiers. And pitching for the Washington Senators is an interesting guy, Emil Dutch Leonard, longtime Major League pitcher. He is a grade B pitcher with a Z control modifier, which is even more amazing considering that he was a full-time knuckleball pitcher. He was a solid starter in his 20-year Major League career, and he had a career average, earned run average of 3.25, won more games than he lost, pitching for generally bad teams. The best year might have been 1945, when he was part of possibly the only staff ever in the major leagues to have all knuckleball starting pitchers, at least 4 knuckleball starting pitchers. Mickey Heffer, John Niggling, and Roger Wolf. There was another guy on that staff named Mickey Peretti, who was pretty much a submarine pitcher, and he would be considered their 5th starter. He pitched in 44 games, started 25, so he was a combination reliever starter. The other 4, all knuckleball pitchers, and they got Washington within a game and a half in a pennant race in 1945. Losing out to the Detroit Tigers. Here's the starting lineups for today's game. DiMaggio, Finney, and Cronin. Willaiams, Tabor, Flair, Dorr, Peacock, and Wagner pitching for Boston. For Washington, Case, Kramer, Lane, Travis, Vernon, Ortiz, Early, Bloodworth, and Emil Dutch Leonard on the mound. We're using as-played lineups, and if you have not watched the last game in this project, close your ears or skip forward just a bit. But the final score of that game was Boston 7 and Washington 2. That's the same final score as in the real life for today's first game of a doubleheader, which was played on September 24th, 1941 in Griffith Stadium. It was a quick game. 1 hour and 38 minutes it took. All right, here we go. Dominic DiMaggio steps into the box against Emil Dutch Leonard. And Dutch Leonard starts this game off by walking Dominic DiMaggio, ball 4. All right, Lou Finney, right fielder for the Red Sox. We got these rolling off the screen here. 36 is the roll, and that's a 33. Both teams are fielding column 2. That ball is popped up on the infield. Third baseman Jim Tabor is under it and makes the catch. That freezes Dominic DiMaggio at first. And there is one away for Joe Cronin. 6-2 is a 39. That will lead us to the rare play randomizer table. So we'll re-roll. 26 gives us a play result of 36. With the man on first here. That's a wild pitch. That sends Dominic DiMaggio to second base. So normally Dutch Leonard has good control, but he's having trouble mastering that knuckleball. It was a good one. Jackie Robinson once said that he's glad he did not have to face Dutch Leonard regularly. his knuckleball will come up to you and make a face at you and then dart away. Leonard was represented in the 2013 movie about Jackie Robinson by C.J. Nikowski was playing Dutch Leonard. Here's a pitch to Joe Cronin. And it's a 5-4 roll. That's be skied to right field. Runner will hold as Roberto Ortiz puts it away for the second out. All right, here's Ted Williams swinging a hot bat. 3 hits yesterday. 3 hits the day before that. And let's see. 1 for 2 the day before that. He was walked 2 or 3 times that day. Here's the pitch to Ted Williams. 3-4 is a fly ball to center field. Doc Kramer's under it and makes the catch. So no runs, a hit, 1 left, top of the first. Boston 0, the Senators coming to bat. All right, Broadway Charlie Wagner is pitching against the very fast George Case. 34 is a fly ball to center field. Dominic DiMaggio moves 3 steps to his left and makes the catch for the first out. Here's Doc Kramer, 273 hitter in 1941. Kramer rolls a 6-3, and that's also skied to DiMaggio in center. 2 outs. And if Washington's going to hit the ball to center field all day long, they're not going to have a lot of success. Dominic DiMaggio's pretty good out there. But here's a 3-3 roll for Ivoria Hilly Lane. And that is going to be a play result of 7, which is a base hit, a single right field. Washington has their first hit and a base runner at first base. For Cecil Travis, he drove the bus for the Senators in 1941. 359 hitter. He had 39 doubles and 19 triples, going on with 7 home runs. 5-3 is a 18, which is going to be a reroll result off the air number table. And 4-3 goes to 19. And that's a single to left field or with 2 outs. Okay, there's an asterisk after that result. With 2 outs, it's going to be a ground ball to third base. So that's it for the inning. 1 hit, but no runs. Top of the second inning, nothing. All right, I forgot to have my camera on at the top of the second inning, so we will skip ahead the action. Jim Tamer flew out the left field. Al Flair reached by an error with the first baseman Mickey Vernon, and then Bobby Dorr flat at the right. Two gone. The base runner at first. Emil Leonard's not going to give up any earned runs in this inning because there should be 3 outs. Johnny Peacock, catching today for Boston, comes to the plate. 5-4 is a fly out to right field as well. All right. No hits, an error, and 1 left, but no runs. Bottom of the second inning, Boston 0, Washington 0. All right, Charlie Wagner returns to the mound. He was born in Reading, Pennsylvania. He's 5'11", 170 pounds. Pitching to Mickey Vernon. Vernon rolls a 1-5, that's a 10. And Mickey Vernon rips a line drive up the middle into center field, falling in front of DiMaggio for a base hit. Leadoff runner on for Washington. Mickey Vernon is a fast runner. Here's Roberto Ortiz. Could be a double play. Ball hit to shortstop, fielded by Cronin, the throw to second. And over the first, it is a 6-4-3 twin killing. And just like that, there's 2 outs. And the bases are clear. Jacob Early, the catcher, grounds out to second base. X strikeout modifier, but Wagner does not have any modifiers on his card, so it's a rollout, 1 hit, no runs. Top of the third, nothing, nothing. Charlie Wagner leads off the top of the third inning for Boston. Not a good hitting pitcher, hit 159, 1941. But here he rolls a 2-2 roll, which is an A, be retired by the B grade, pop out to third. 1 gone. Red Sox through the lineup 1 time. They're still looking for their first hit. Here's Dominic DiMaggio. He walked, got as far as second base in the first inning. Here's our first hit. Second column roll for Dominic DiMaggio is going to be a drive to right center field. It's going to get between Ortiz and Kramer, the center fielder, roll to the wall. It's a stand-up double for the little professor, Dominic DiMaggio. Runner in scoring position. Here is Lou Finney. 1-6 is a 28. Ground ball to short. Freezes the runner at second and throws the first. 2 outs. Play made by Cecil Travis. Here's Joe Cronin. 2 gone. Ted Williams on deck. Cronin is no slouch, a .311 hitter in 1941. 4-5. That's going to be a walk. Base on balls. Frustrated pitcher, Emil Dutch Leonard, knuckleballer, not happy walking Cronin. That sets up Teddy Ballgame, whom you might want to walk intentionally. Although he got him out first time up, fly out the center. And Dutch Leonard has a lot of confidence in that knuckleball. He's got a pitch to him. Here's the pitch. Ted hits it on the ground to third base, picked up by Lane, who throws to second for the third out. 1 hit, no runs. We go to the bottom of the third. Nothing, nothing. Numbers 8, 9, and 1 due to hit for the Senators in the last of the third. Jimmy Bloodworth. 1-2 is a ground ball to second base. Bobby Doerr scoops and makes a sidearm throw to first. 1 out. Here's the pitcher, Dutch Leonard. Dutch Leonard steps into the batter's box. Like his counterpart, he does not swing a good bat. He hit 102, 1941. Here's the pitch from Wagner to Dutch Leonard. And just like that, though, he rolls a 6-6 roll, which is going to be a drive to right center field, and it's going to get off the wall. A double for the pitcher, Dutch Leonard. So 1 gone, runner in scoring position. Here's George Case. Now a pitch from Wagner, and it's another 6-6 roll. Second column, 64, is a drive to left center field. That scores the pitcher, Leonard. Back-to-back doubles, and the Senators are on the board. Or should I say the Nationals, which is how they're listed in the baseball sports encyclopedia, baseball reference site. I think they're still commonly called the Senators. So George Case, now a really fast man's at second base. Doc Kramer looks at ball 4, first and second. Here's Hilly Lane, the shortstop. Hilly Lane swings and hits a high pop-up on the infield. Bobby Doerr is calling for it and makes the infield fly rule catch. 2 outs. Cecil Travis, 359 hitter. Let's see. Yeah, Mickey Vernon, 299 on deck. They're going to go ahead and pitch to Travis. 2-4 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. But 2 hits and 1 run. move to the fourth, 1-0 Washington. All right, fifth place hitter, Jim Tabor leads off for the Red Sox. This game is being played in Griffith Park in Washington, D.C. The Senators shared Griffith Park with the Homestead Grays, who were outstanding in 1941. The Homestead Grays were 50-25. The Grays, between 40 and 42, split their games between Philadelphia and Washington. All right, here's Jim Tabor stepping in the box for the Red Sox. He pops it up to the catcher, Jake Early, 1 out. Here's Al Flair. Flair draws a walk. Third walk given up by the normally accurate Dutch Leonard. He's also thrown a wild pitch in this game. So 1 on, 1 out. Here's Bobby Dorr. Bobby Dorr lifts the fly ball to George Case in left field. And Case puts it away, 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Johnny Peacock. .42 is a 38, and that is going to be a rare play. Reroll. 62 sends us to a play result of 40. And that is going to be a ground ball to first base, fielded by Mickey Vernon, and he takes it unassisted. Bottom of the fourth, 1-0 Washington. Mickey Vernon leads off the bottom of the fourth for Washington. He is 1 for 1. And this time he rolls one back to the pitcher, Charlie Wagner, who throws him out at first. Roberto Ortiz, Cuban ball player. 2-4 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Ortiz not having a good day. He's grounded into a double play and now struck out. Jake Early. That's a walk. Second walk surrendered by Charles Wagner. Now the 8th place hitter, Jimmy Bloodworth. Bloodworth skies one to left field. That's Ted Williams' territory. He makes the catch, and the Senators are retired in the fourth. Top of the fifth, Washington 1 and Boston 0. Our Charlie Wagner will lead off the top of the fifth for the Red Sox, and he gets a base hit. A single for Charlie Wagner. I don't mind having the pitchers bat. Once in a while, they do get a hit. And it is a game of 9s. Here is Dominic DiMaggio. 5-1 is a ball laid down in the infield, bunting for a base hit, and Dominic DiMaggio legs it out for a infield single. Bunt base hit, first and second now for Lou Finney. Nobody out. Lou Finney hits a fly ball to right field. Roberto Ortiz makes the catch. Finney is 0 for 3. 1 gone, and here is Joe Cronin with Ted Williams on deck. 6-6 roll for Joe Cronin. That's an extra base hit column roll. And that 5 with runners on second, first and second, is a high drive. It might be, it could be, it is out of here a home run. Joe Cronin, the player manager, hits a 3-run homer to put the Red Sox on top, 3-1. Right, here's Ted Williams. And on the Ted Williams meter, which I'm keeping track of, he is 181 for 438, 0 for 2 today. Batting average is currently 413. One 3 is a base on balls to Ted Williams. Jim Tabor. And 6-4 will end the inning with a swing and a miss, strike 3. That will not end the inning. That's only 2 outs. Finney fly to right. And that, yeah, that's the second out. So here's Al Flair. And that does end the inning. That's a strikeout. So on 3 hits, Red Sox plate 3 and take the lead 3-1. Our pitcher Dutch Leonard will lead off for Washington. 3-1 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. So Leonard is 1 for 2. He doubled his first time up. Here's George Case. 21. Ground ball to third base, picked up by Tabor, the throw across. Just in time, nips the speedy George Case, 2 outs. Here's Doc Kramer. Kramer rolls a 5-2, and that's a ground out to third. 3 up, 3 down. Top of this 6th inning. It's 3-1 Boston. 7, 8, and 9 scheduled to hit in the 6th for the Red Sox. That's Bobby Doerr, Peacock, and Wagner. Bobby Doerr hits a base hit to lead off the inning. And Doerr is 1 for 3 today. We're in a rough stretch here for Dutch Leonard. He has struggled with his control in this game. Johnny Peacock. 5-5 roll is a ground ball to third. Jim Tabor throws, Lane throws across the diamond to Mickey Vernon at first to get the out at first. So Bobby Doerr goes to second, 1 out. Here's the pitcher, Charlie Wagner. Had to hit his last time up. 5-5 roll is a 9, and sure enough, gets a hit this time, a single over second. And Bobby Doerr will score from second. So Charlie Wagner, helping his own cause, increases the score to Boston 4, Washington 1. All right, Don DiMaggio will come to bat. He's been a tough out for Dutch Leonard. He's been on base all 3 times, singled, doubled, and walked. 5-3 is a 17. That sends us to the error randomizer table. '18. Play result on the error randomizer table. And that is a error by the shortstop, Cecil Travis. So Dominic DiMaggio's been on base all 4 times today. First and second, 1 run's already scored. Here is Lou Finney. All right, in the actual game, they got 7 runs off Dutch Leonard. 5 of them were earned, and he pitched 7 innings. We're in the 6th. 1-1 roll. That's a hit column roll for Lou Finney, and I think that's going to be it for Dutch Leonard. And that is a drive by Lou Finney. It could be, it is out of here. Another 3-run home run by the Red Sox, and Lou Finney touches them all. It's now 7-1, Boston. Timeout. All right, new Senators pitcher will be Red Anderson from Lawton, Iowa. He is 6'3", 210 pounds. Grade C pitcher, we will use his relief rating, and he's right-handed, so he gets the 1 grade level bump up facing the right-handed Joe Cronin for the first batter. So he'll be a B pitcher pitching to Joe Cronin with the bases clear. 4-3 is a comebacker back to the pitcher Anderson. Throws out the Red Sox player manager. And now here's Ted Williams, 0 for 2 today. 46 is a base on balls. Second walk for Williams. Jim Tabor. Tabor is 0 for 3. And he'll be going to be 0 for 4 with a ground out to second base. So the Red Sox get 3 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4 runs, 3 of them earned. Boston 7 and Washington 1. All right, Senators are now suddenly 6 runs down. Cecil Travis, their best ball player, will lead off here at the bottom of the 6th inning. No, actually, bats second in the inning, sorry. Hilly Lane leads off. Cecil's on deck, but now he comes up with a batter on first base as Hilly Lane works a walk from out of Charlie Wagner. Now Cecil Travis from Riverdale, Georgia. 3-1 is a 8th play result, and that's going to be a ground out to third with the runner going to second. Mickey Vernon, line drive hitting Washington first baseman. 3-3 roll, that's a hit column roll for Mickey Vernon. 41 is a base hit, and that will drive home Lane from second. RBI single for Mickey Vernon makes it 7-2, which is the actual score of the game, the real game that was played. Roberto Ortiz. 4-1 is a double play ground ball to shortstop. Cronin throws to Dorr and over to Flair at first for the inning-ending double play. 1 hit and a run. We go to the top of the 7th. Boston 7 and Washington 2. All right, Al Flair, who is 0 for 2, leads off the 7th for the Sox. 24 is a comebacker back to the pitcher's mound. Anderson gloves it and throws to first. 1 out. Here's Bobby Dorr. 1 for 3 and scored a run. 34 is a fly out to center field taken by Doc Kramer. There's the catcher, Johnny Peacock. That's too much of a laner. I'll re-roll that one. 1-4 is a fly out the left. 3 up and 3 down for the Red Sox. 7th inning stretch time, 7-1 Boston, or 7-2 Boston. Okay, the catcher Jake Early leads off for Washington. He is the 7th place hitter in the lineup. 34 is a fly ball to Dominic DiMaggio in center field. 1 gone. Jimmy Bloodworth. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Jimmy Bloodworth gets a U-turn from Charlie Wagner. Wagner's rated to pitch to 30 batters, and he has not reached that number yet. He's at 26. And that will be his fatigue point when he gets to 30. 3-4 is a fly out the center field by the pitcher, Red Anderson. Top of the 8th, 7-2, Boston. Okay, Charlie Wagner leads off the 8th for the Red Sox. He's normally a 159 hitter, but he's got 2 hits today and an RBI and 2 runs scored. Plus, he's pitched well. 21 is a ground ball to third base, fielded by Lane. The throw to first. 1 out. There's Dominic DiMaggio. '17 is a re-roll on the error randomizer chart. And 41 sends us to 18 play result. And that's an error on the shortstop, Cecil Travis. 2nd error for Cecil Travis today. Three errors overall by Washington. So DiMaggio's at first. Here's Lou Finney. Homered his last time up. 4-6 is a 29. Ground ball back to the pitcher. And the pitcher whirls and throws to short to retire DiMaggio. 1-6. So fielder's choice puts Finney at first for Joe Cronin. 2 outs. Joe Cronin's 1-for-3 with a home run. 63 is a fly out to center field. That ends the 8th for the Red Sox. 7-2 Boston. All right, probably the premier base stealer in the American League in the 1940s, late 30s and 40s, would be George Case. Stole 33 bases. He's a leadoff hitter today. 1-3 is a base on balls to George Case. But down by 5, it's not going to be running unless we hit and run with Kramer. To avoid the double play, I think we will hit and run. All right, they start the runner. Pitch to Kramer. 1-6 is a 28. And that's a ground ball to the shortstop. That does avoid the double play. That gets Case to second. Kramer's out at first. 1 out. Here's Hilly Lane. Lane flies out the center. There's 2 gone. And Washington has one more chance to take care of this opportunity. And that chance is Cecil Travis. He's got a lot going on here today. He's missed 2 balls in the infield, 2 errors. And he is 0-for-3 at the plate. So a highly motivated Cecil Travis steps into the box to face Charlie Wagner. Here's the pitch. And there's a drive by Travis. This will be right off the extra base hit column, 46. It's going to be a double for Cecil Travis. 1 of 39 he hit in 41. Drives home George Case easily from second, and it's now 8-3. Boston. That brings up Mickey Vernon, another good hitter, 299 on the 41 season. And now we are at, let's see, Cecil Travis was the fatigue point batter, so now there are suddenly 2 marks against Wagner's fatigue because the run counts as a mark against his fatigue, as well as a hit. Here's a pitch to Vernon. 6-1 is a 37, and that's going to be, I think, a re-roll off the rare play randomizer table. And 1-1 is 23. All right, runner caught stealing third. Third baseman's injured, and they will play the next 4 games. I'm going to ignore that result because there is no way on God's green earth that I would be stealing third with 2 outs. Down by 4 runs. And normally the way I play basic Apba anyway is I don't take that as an automatic result. Give my catchers a chance to throw out the base runners if I should decide to steal. So I'm not stealing third. Here's the reroll. 5-3 is a 20. That's another reroll, I think, off the air randomizer or the rare play randomizer table. Oh no, that's the air randomizer table. And 5-3 sends us to same result, 20. And that's a ground out to second base. That will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 run. Top of the 9th. Boston 7 and Washington 3. All right, last chance for Ted Williams to get a hit today. Came into today's action with a .415 batting average. He is 0-for-2 with 2 walks. So now he's hitting .413. And here's a pitch to Ted Williams. 2-2 roll is going to be a base hit, and it's going to go for 2 as Williams drives one to right center field and slides into second with a double. And that puts him back to 415. 0.41457 rounds up to 415. All right, now Jim Tabor comes up. Third baseman's 0-for-4 today. There's a stretch and the pitch to Jim Tabor. 42 is a fly ball to left field. That's caught by George Case. Quick throw back in. And Williams holds at second. Here's Al Flair. Flair hits a play result of 25. That's a line drive. Caught by Jimmy Bloodworth at second. Williams was alert. He gets back to second safely on the throw. Bobby Dorr. 5-5 roll is an 8 against a C pitcher. That's going to be a single over second. And Ted Williams will score from second. It's the first run they've gotten off of Anderson. It's 8-3 Boston. Johnny Peacock's the batter. Could walk Peacock. Should have walked Peacock. He rolls a 3-3. 3-4 is another double. And that will score Bobby Dorr from first with 2 outs. 9-3 Boston. Pitchers due up. And with a 6-run lead, I think they're going to leave Wagner in to hit for himself. In the real game, he pitched a complete game. Gave up only 4 hits. He's given up 6 here in this game. So he's going to hit. 2-5 is a 23. I think that goes to the error randomizer table. Let's see. Yeah, rare play randomizer table. So a reroll, 64 is number 41. Runner steals third goes home on a wild throw by the catcher. He would not be stealing third here. Again, there's 2 outs. Although with the pitcher batting, Peacock might say, what the heck, they're not paying attention to me. He'll hold. 1-4 is a fly out the left field. All right, three hits, pushes across 2 more runs for the Red Sox, and they've increased their lead 9-3. All right, last call for the Washington Senators. Roberto Ortiz, Jake Early, and Jimmy Bloodworth are the scheduled hitters in the last of the 9th inning. Charlie Wagner does go back out to try to complete this game. He has 1 number left on his fatigue, 1 bad thing. And if that happens, his grade goes down to a C grade. There's a pitch to Roberto Ortiz. Pops it up behind home plate, back by the screen. And that's room enough for Peacock to make the catch. 1 out. Brings up Jake Early. Jake Early hits a comebacker back to Wagner, who fields it and throws to Al Flair at first. 2 gone, 1 left. Here's Jimmy Bloodworth. 6-6 roll for Bloodworth. He gets 1 on the sweet spot, and that's going to be a double over first base. He's on second. Timeout. Okay, pitch hitter for Washington will be John Buddy Lewis, 297 hitter from Gastonia, North Carolina. There's 2 gone, runner at second base. Here's the pitch from Charlie Wagner. Base on balls. He walks the pitch hitter. Wagner's wobbling. They're going to stick with him, though. Here's George Case. 2-2 roll. A play result against the B, that's going to be a ground ball. That's going to be a base hit over a single over shortstop. Bloodworth will score, and Buddy Lewis will round second and go to third. Washington has runners on the corners. That 8 result against the B would have been an out, but now Wagner's tired. He's a Z pitcher. And so that's a hit. 9-4. That's all for Wagner. Boston's going to bring in Mike Ryba, reliever. He's going to be a grade C YZ pitcher. So who he's pitching to. Kramer is left-handed, so he won't get the bump up. There's a stretch and the pitch. Red Sox playing the infield at normal depth. 6-4 is a fly ball to left field. And that's the ball game. Final score, Boston Red Sox 9 and the Washington Senators 4. All right, here's the wrap-up. The Red Sox scored 9 runs on 10 hits. They committed no errors. Washington 4 runs on 8 hits, and they committed 3 errors. Losing pitcher is Dutch Leonard. Goes 5 1/3, gives up 6 runs. And then Charlie Wagner is the winner for Boston. 8 2/3 innings pitch. He gives up 4 runs. Home runs in the game. Hit by Joe Cronin, a 3-run homer in the 5th inning. And Lou Finning hit a 3-run homer in the 6th inning. Ted Williams goes 1 for 3. He came into the game hitting .415. He leaves the game hitting .415. Our next game will be the second game of this doubleheader. I'll post it. I think I'm going to post some fast drive football. Last night I took an hour and a half and rated the 2023 NFL teams for fast drive football. And I like to play the playoffs. You don't know who's in the playoffs yet, but there's a couple of games before the playoffs. I might look at playing and posting. I'm not sure yet. At any rate, thanks for tuning in. Have a good day, and may God bless.